A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, South Korea's Constitutional Court has overturned the impeachment of Prime Minister Han Duck-soo, reinstating him as the acting president of the nation. This decision comes amidst a turbulent political landscape, marked by the impeachment of both Han and President Yoon Suk-yeol, following the controversial imposition of martial law. The court's ruling on Monday saw 7 out of 8 justices dismiss or overturn Han's impeachment, citing that the accusations against him were either not legally founded or not serious enough to warrant his removal from office. The court also noted that the impeachment motion did not meet the necessary quorum when it was passed through the National Assembly. Han Duck-soo, who was appointed by Yoon, became acting president after Yoon's impeachment on December 3rd, which sparked a massive political crisis in South Korea. However, Han himself faced impeachment shortly thereafter due to political strife with opposition lawmakers. This unprecedented series of impeachments has intensified domestic divisions and raised concerns about the country's diplomatic and economic stability. The Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister, Choi Sang-mok, had been serving as acting president during Han's impeachment. Following his reinstatement, Han expressed his commitment to addressing urgent national matters, particularly in light of the rapidly changing global trade environment, alluding to the aggressive trade policies of the Trump administration. He emphasized the need for national unity, stating, "There's no left or right. What matters is the advancement of our nation." Meanwhile, the court has yet to rule on President Yoon's impeachment. If upheld, South Korea would be required to hold a new presidential election. Conversely, if the court rules in favor of Yoon, he would be restored to office, regaining his presidential powers. Observers had previously anticipated a ruling on Yoon's case by mid-March, but the court has not yet delivered its verdict. Yoon faces serious legal challenges, having been arrested and charged with rebellion in connection with his martial law decree. A conviction could lead to severe penalties, including the death penalty or life imprisonment. On March 8th, Yoon was released from prison after a Seoul district court allowed him to stand trial without detention. The streets of Seoul and other major cities have been divided by massive rallies, with supporters and opponents of Yoon clashing in public demonstrations. Earlier surveys indicated that a majority of South Koreans were critical of Yoon's martial law enactment, but support for him has since grown among certain factions. The controversy surrounding Yoon's actions centers on his decision to deploy hundreds of troops and police officers to the assembly after declaring martial law. While Yoon claims his intention was to maintain order, senior military and police officials have alleged that he ordered them to physically remove lawmakers to prevent a vote that would overturn his decree. Ultimately, enough lawmakers managed to enter the assembly hall, resulting in a unanimous vote against Yoon's martial law. Han, a career diplomat, had previously attempted to reassure diplomatic partners and stabilize markets during his time as acting president. The opposition's push for Han's impeachment was largely fueled by his refusal to fill vacancies on the 9-member Constitutional Court bench, a move seen as critical for future rulings, particularly regarding Yoon's impeachment. Han's successor, Choi Sang-mok, appointed 2 new justices but left 1 seat vacant, raising suspicions that they were aligning with Yoon's People Power Party to bolster Yoon's chances of returning to power. In a further twist, the main liberal opposition Democratic Party, along with other smaller opposition parties, submitted an impeachment motion against Choi on Friday, adding another layer of complexity to the already chaotic political situation in South Korea. As the nation grapples with these unprecedented political developments, the coming weeks will be crucial in determining the future leadership and direction of South Korea. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.